What's up, guys? Welcome back, and this video is going to be a little bit different than most of my videos. I'm not going over a specific strategy here, but I'm mainly going over how to take losses. How do I take losses? A lot of people have troubles with this. I used to have troubles with this. I used to take a loss and I would beat myself up and I'd be like, I gotta make the money back. I gotta get another trade. I gotta end green. And that mindset will drive you into the dirt, okay? it's it's not good to have that mindset because you really just you start revenge trading, then you'll go more and draw down on your eval or your funded or lose more money if you're on a live account. For me, I was on a live account when I was doing this, so I would blow $200 and then take another trade, try to make it back, and blow another 200, and now I just blew $400 of my own money that I spent hours working for at a 9 to 5. So I really just want you guys to understand that losses are a part of the journey and losses are a part of the career. And really, what you have to do is learn from those losses. Sometimes there isn't anything to be learned. Sometimes you'll take a perfect setup. And that's what I'm going to be going over today. Sometimes there's nothing wrong with your setup, right? Like, this is a trade from literally yesterday that I took in my Discord. It was this fair value gap right here. It's not too small. Even if I look at the amount of points, it's 5 points, right? It's not too small. It literally goes with my rules perfectly. Follows the strategy. Targeting liquidity. Break even here. Stop loss here. And then we get stopped out, right? This is a loss I took in my Discord, right? This was a perfect setup. There was an SMT here, right? And we had these data highs above. So SMT, data high, we had the liquidity sweep, had the inverse fair value gap. It wasn't too small. It was a perfectly sized fair value gap, right? Nothing wrong with this setup. So sometimes it's just not, it's impossible to have a 100% win rate. So sometimes you just have to remember, you have to trust the strategy, right? Like with my strategy, it has a very high win rate, but it's also not the best risk to reward, right? But I also make sure I have at least a 2 risk reward for every trade, right? At least a 2 risk reward. You can see this one was 3 risk reward, but when you have a higher risk to reward, you have to trust that you can lose 1 or 2, depending on your risk reward, maybe even 3 or 4 trades, right? You can take losses and then get them back plus extra and be in profit from a single trade. You don't always have to end the day green. You have to look at the longevity. You have to look at the longer term goal, right? So what you really have to understand is that one loss isn't going to make much of a difference. What you really have to understand is that blowing one eval isn't much of a difference because we're doing this for the longevity. We want to have long-term success in trading, not just the short-term goal, right? We don't want to have just that short-term mindset looking to get rich quick because it's not going to work like that. And if you stress yourself too much over one loss or 2 losses or just one eval, you're gonna burn out really quickly. And that's something that I dealt with myself, especially when I was trying to figure out a strategy that worked. Because I started out with retail strategies. I was liquidity. So don't really have much else to say. I just want you guys to understand that with losses, it's a lot of psychology, and just really understand that it's something you can get caught up in and it's something you don't want to do. If you have a good risk to reward, a good strategy, and you stay consistent, don't take bad setups, you'll be okay. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Join my Discord, and I'll see you guys later.